Everybody is looking for answers when their Toyota starts making that weird knocking noise at idle. Stay tuned because at the end of this video, I'll break down exactly how much it might cost to fix this problem, so you know what to expect before heading to the shop. You're not alone, and it's not your imagination. Many Toyota owners have reported these odd noises, which can be unsettling if you're not sure what's causing them. Today I'm breaking down a legit technical service bulletin, yep, not a recall but a TSB, affecting a bunch of Toyota models with the 2 GRFKS engine. Here's the list. Avalon from 2019 to 2022, Camry from 2018 to 2023, Highlander from 2017 to 2022, Sienna from 2017 to 2020, and Tacoma from 2016 up to 2023. Although heads up, the Tacoma got dropped from the TSB in March 2023, so some dealers might say it's not covered anymore. So what's actually going on? Let's dig into the details. Basically, some of these Toyotas can develop a knocking noise at idle, and it's traced back to the vacuum pump. The vacuum pump is a critical component that supplies vacuum pressure for things like the brake booster and other engine systems. It's usually driven by the camshaft spinning at engine speed. Toyota issued TSB TSB-0115-22 for this. Dealers are supposed to diagnose it using a stethoscope and some fancy TechStream software. They listen for the noise and check for any related trouble codes. If it's the pump, they'll swap it out for a new one, covered by the basic 3 years or 36,000 miles warranty, as long as the noise is there. But what actually causes the pump to fail? Over time, the internal gears or vanes inside the vacuum pump can wear out or become damaged, often due to insufficient lubrication or debris in the oil. When this happens, the pump can start to make knocking, ticking, or rattling noises, especially noticeable at idle when engine vibrations are more pronounced. In some cases, a failing vacuum pump can even cause a drop in brake performance or trigger warning lights if the vacuum supply is compromised. Some found cheaper vacuum pumps online, sometimes saving quite a bit versus dealership prices. Long story short, if your Toyota's making that weird idle knock, it's a real thing. The symptoms can include knocking, ticking, or rattling noises at idle, sometimes accompanied by a soft brake pedal or warning lights. The root cause is usually a worn or failing vacuum pump, which is essential for both engine and brake performance, and you might be covered under warranty. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment about your Toyota experience down below. I'd love to hear your stories, and I'll help you figure out your options. Now, let's see what Toyota owners are saying online about this TSB and the knocking noise issue. On forums and social media, there's a ton of discussion. One Camry owner wrote, "My dealer replaced the vacuum pump under warranty, noise gone, but it took 2 visits to get them to listen." Another Highlander driver shared, "I was told the TSB didn't apply to my VIN, even though my car had the exact symptoms." Some Tacoma owners have voiced frustration after the TSB was updated, saying, "I missed the coverage window by a few months, now I'm stuck with the repair bill." Others have offered advice like, record the noise on your phone before heading to the dealer, and check your warranty status and push for a second opinion if you're denied. Overall, the community agrees. Document everything, be persistent, and don't be afraid to shop around for parts or service if you're out of warranty. So what about the cost to replace a Toyota vacuum pump if you're out of warranty? At a dealership, you can typically expect to pay anywhere from $600 to $1,200 for parts and labor, depending on your location and model. If you go with an aftermarket vacuum pump and use an independent shop, the total cost can drop to around $300 to $700, including labor. Just remember, prices can vary a lot based on where you live and which Toyota you drive, so it's always smart to get a few quotes before committing to the repair.